Want to know how's the best way to practice? Let me tell you. Often get students who are very enthusiastic about their singing, which is great. But one downside that can have is that if you're one of those people who want to sing all the time, you can find that actually your practice is less effective. You want to limit your practicing to maybe 15-20 minutes at a time so that you can be utterly concentrating on repeating exactly what you were doing in your last lesson. If you are going on for hours at a time, there's a fair chance that your brain will kind of switch off and you'll resort back to going into your autopilot. Now in your lessons, what you're doing is you're working on creating new muscle memory, working on finding a new way to use your voice that you perhaps haven't been used to using it before. Now if your brain kind of switches off and goes into that unconscious state, what's going to happen is that your body is going to go back into its autopilot, and its autopilot will be whatever your body has done the most. So if you've been singing for 20 years in a particular way, and then you've had 3 lessons working on learning how to use your voice slightly differently, of course, when your brain switches off, it's going to resort back to the last 20 years, the thing that it knows best. You must always be practicing consciously. Conscious practice, that is what is going to make the biggest difference. You need to be very aware, which is my other thing that I need to bring up. When you are working on your voice, and if you're serious about making the changes happen as quickly as you can, you need to have concentrated practice where you are thinking just about your voice. If you're doing other things at the same time, you're going to get distracted. And again, that automatic part of the brain is going to kick back in and suddenly you're just going over the old habits again. That is not going to help. If anything, that's going to make it worse. It's going to make it even harder to break those habits. If you want your practice to be more beneficial, you need to think hard about it and you need to limit how long you're doing it for each day.